Hey everybody, John here. Good evening, greetings. Good evening, greetings from Henrico, Virginia. The local time here is 10:49. Temperature is 45 degrees. And we are down to 1.1 miles to our delivery place for 9:30 a.m. Make a left on Impala Drive, 0.3 miles away.
Turn left on Impala Drive. In 800 feet, turn left on Impala Drive.
Is it this one? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it's been a long day. I am tired. All I want to do is go and park and go to sleep. Make a left turn. Right on Rancho Road.
Destination in 700 feet on the left side.
Oh, this is a beautiful place to park right here. Yeah, we'll figure it out tomorrow. Alright, good night everybody. Once again, as always, thank you for watching. Good night, and God willing, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Hey everybody, John here. Good morning, greetings from Henrico, Virginia. Hey, we've been assigned to door 40. Today is Monday, December 8, 2024. The local time is 8:33. Our delivery appointment is at 9:30, so we're a little early. Alright, the local temperature here is 35 degrees. Let's see if we can't find door 40. I've already taken the liberty of opening the door. So it's got to be away at the end. I had a bit of a rough night last night. The street that I was parked on, it was really crooked. I mean, it was really banked. I feel like I keep falling off the bed.
In 300 feet, make a U-turn if possible.
40. Sheesh, that must be around the back or what? Or is it the end here? 40, yeah, right there. Oh wow. This is gonna be something else. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, not blindside backing it. Seems a little bit sketchy here. I've also taken the liberty of sliding my tandems all the way to the back, so maybe that would help, or maybe the opposite. Maybe. Yeah, I'll settle for 3-shot Johnny. What do you think? Or 4, or 5. Whatever it takes. There you go. Sometimes I get ahead of myself, a little ahead of myself, and I scare myself for nothing. All right, we'll catch you later. Peace. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Be Good here. Greetings from, where are we? Henrico, Virginia. We are empty and headed to Sandston, Virginia, 15 miles away. Let's go.
In 700 feet, make a U-turn if possible.
By the way, I have to do a little bit of a correction. I think sometime yesterday I said that I was picking up a load out of Virginia, delivering to Schaumburg or somewhere in Illinois. It turns out I'm not. I am delivering to Cisco in Danville, Illinois, which is way south of Illinois. I think it's like 150 miles, 100 miles from that's what we're doing. We're picking up a load here, delivering to Danville, Illinois. I believe that load delivers tomorrow at 2100 hours.
In
So
a half
that's-
mile, turn left on Hilliard Road, VA 356.
So that's that. You know, one of the things that I foolishly did was I got lazy. I got tired of. I thought I had enough fuel yesterday to be okay, and I did. I do. By the time I got here last night, I was about a quarter of a tank, a little bit less than a quarter of a tank. And I thought,
Turn left on Hilliard Road, VA 356.
I said to myself, that should be all right, you
2
know.
miles, turn left on Hilliard Road, VA 356.
The problem with having a very low fuel, well, first of all, it's winter time. You shouldn't be doing that. But as you can see, it's 45 degrees. So it's not about freezing your fuel. But then again, the unpredictability of winter, you know, you'll never know. Second and biggest problem is I kind of parked last night on a street that was really banked to the
1
right.
mile, turn right on Lakeside Avenue, VA 161.
In fact, Long Haul Larry made that mistake a while back. He had low fuel. He parked on a really crooked hill. And what happens with that is that when you park at night, either your engine or your APU sucks fuel, and all the fuel goes to wherever it's banked to. And you could conceivably run out of fuel because most of your fuel is on the other side of one of the tanks. So when I woke up this morning, I started the truck. Sure enough, I had a low warning fuel light on. But since I've been parked on a level ground for a couple hours, it's showing that I've got enough.
In a mile, turn right on Lakeside Avenue, VA 161.
I've got enough to pick up the load and get fuel. Initially, I was kind of like, yeah, you know, I think I better go get some fuel before I try to load this load. But seeing it now, it's between empty and a quarter, so 1/8, right? 1/4, 1/8. We should be okay. Also, it's 731 miles to Danville, Illinois. By the way, the local time here is 10:26 a.m. And we gotta make a right on Lakeside Avenue, Virginia 161.
In 1.5 miles, take the entrance to the right on I-95 South.
Esso. Growing up, my aunt was married to a guy who was pretty wealthy, and they had a Esso gas station. Medina, Mindanao, Misamis Oriental. Eso. That was back in 78 maybe. I was just a tiny little boy back then with blonde hair, really white complexion. Yeah, I had blonde hair when I was a little boy. Every child that is born of a white man in the Philippines with a Filipina wife or Filipina mother starts out with blonde hair, white skin, but as you grow older, then you become darker. Look at that. Oh, wow. That was the police. I believe that was a Honda 1200 ST. Someone recently asked me a question, would I ever buy another motorcycle? In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. But at the moment, I can't afford it. Financially, I can't afford it. Time-wise, that's even worse. And I can't justify going to the dealer.
In 0.2 miles, take the entrance to the right on I-95 South.
And taking out a motorcycle note and would sit in the house 9 months at a time. Or even more than that. Someday, God willing, '95 South, 64
to the left on
East.
I-95 South, I-64 East.
Norfolk.
Continue on this route for 3.5 miles.
11 miles more to go. East, exit 75. Miles away. I think we can do this. safe to say this is Richmond, I think, right? This has got to be downtown Richmond,
5 miles,
Virginia.
Take I-64 east.
Our people make the difference. Alright, should be the next. No? 2 more exits.
In 0.2 miles, take I-64 east and then keep to the left in 0.2 miles. In 900 feet, keep to the left on I-64 east.
Richmond, Virginia. My sister lived in Norfolk, Virginia for quite a while.
Continue on this road for 4.6 miles.
Alright, we're only 6.9 miles away. We can do this, we can do this. I know I can, I know I can, I can, I can. You ever thought that we live in a world of actors and pretenders and pretends situations? Somehow, when I saw that advertisement on the Sheetz tanker, all the people there, they're just play acting, pretending that they're enjoying their experience at the truck stop or the gas station, right? It seems like everywhere we go, billboards, movies, TVs, commercials, everything is about pretend. Pretending to be somebody else. It's almost like the whole world is living in a lie, right? And we call it entertainment. You know, I used to criticize people for paying a lot of money to people that scared the daylights out of you. Like going to a horror movie or a roller coaster, theme park. But I guess we're all...
In 2 miles, take exit 195, Bourbon Avenue.
in some way we're all guilty of that in some degrees. closest truck stop here is the TA truck stop, which was about 8 miles from Henrico. That's the one. That's the one we need. Wawa. Wawa. Every time I see that name Wawa at a gas station, brings me back a flashback memory of Colonel T. Potter when he was getting a haircut by Klinger. And they both sang the song Wawa, Wawa. How many of you remember that?
Exit 195, Burnham Avenue, then keep to the right at 0.2 miles.
Isn't it crazy that the relevant, most important information in our life,
Keep to the right on South Burnham Avenue.
we can't remember, but those things that really don't have a whole lot of meaning, they come back to us just like no problem. Like right now,
In 1.5 miles.
if I was
turn
to
left
remember
on
the
New
name
Bank
of
Road.
the town of the city in New Orleans, well, there you go, New Orleans. I was going to say Louisiana, and I can't remember the name New Orleans, and it just comes out. There was a man that said, "Sir, how much will you give me if I can make you remember everything?" To which the man replied, "Sir, I'll give you everything I have if you can help me forget things I don't want to know. I don't want to remember." I think it's safe to say this is already Sandstone, Virginia. Why are you braking, car? There's nobody in front of you. See? Hey, whatever happened to IHOP? Whoa! Whatever happened to IHOP? It used to be IHOP, or they changed their name for a little tiny bit, for a very short amount of time, and then just as fast they went back to the original name. See, my Sheets reward. Look at that girl there. Like, yeah, really? Does anybody ever do that at the convenience store? Hey, I'm so happy here. Look.
In 0.2 miles, turn left on New Bank Road.
Eubank Road. Kevin Eubank. Kevin Eubank was the lead bass of the Eubank band, who was the band for Jay Leno on the Tonight Show for a very long time. Mr. Green. Thank you, Mr. Green.
In quarter mile, turn right on Corrugated Road.
Corrugated Road.
In 1,000 feet, turn right on Corrugated Road.
I must have been here before because I found the address on my saved addresses on the Rand McNally Overdrive 8 Pro GPS. Oh yeah. I remember this. We parked at that very first, and then they told us,
Destination in a quarter mile, on the right side.
yeah, I parked right here, tried to check in, and they said, no, you got to go to the other driveway. Yeah, park right there. And I believe it's over here.
You have arrived at your destination, on the right side, 5676, Corrugated Road.
Well, our appointment is at noon. The local time here is 10:45. According to the broker, XPO, that they would be glad to load us early. But from my last experience, yeah, they rather push the button and wait for the gate to open. Really? You gotta go way out there. So what's the point of having a gate if you can just push the button and it opens? Not much of a security system, right? And then I parked here, checked in, and then ultimately parked way over there and waited to get loaded. Waited to get the phone call. Alright, let me go check in. I'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.